back to my channel. So today I want to start off by thanking you guys for being so supportive. We reached 100 family members, not subscribers, but we reached 100 family members on this channel, and I'm so excited. I'm so happy. We literally started the channel 3 weeks ago, and we already have 100 new family members. We got cousins and uncles and aunties and all of that, and I'm so happy. So thank you guys. I do want you guys to stay tuned, making sure that you're following us on Facebook and Instagram, and definitely subscribe to the channel, because we are going to do a giveaway. We are going to give away money, because everybody likes money. Everybody likes money. So we're going to be giving away some money. So the rules of the challenge or whatever will be posted soon. So I want you definitely to stay on the watch for that. This video is going to be a series, and this is going to be our first series. And this series is talking about how to grow long, healthy hair. And I believe that the first step in growing long, healthy hair is knowing the hair you have. So for this video, we are going to be talking about what's your porosity. I know a lot of you do not know if you have low porosity, medium porosity, or high porosity, but on this video, I intend to shed some light on those porosities so that you have a better understanding of them. So without further ado, let's get into the video. Okay guys, so in this series of how to grow long, healthy hair, we are starting with how to build our regimen. Because we're building a regimen, we must know our hair. I don't think that knowing whether you're 4A or 3C or 3B is as important as knowing what your hair porosity is. Now, if you do not know, your hair porosity basically is how your hair reacts to moisture, to products, to oils, to butters, shampoos, conditioner, all of that. It's how your hair reacts to those. So for my low porosity girls, which I am low porosity, if you are low porosity, some characteristics may be that it takes your hair longer to get wet. If you jump in a pool, you go all the way down, your hair is totally submerged in water, and you come up and your hair is not completely drenched in water, you may be a low porosity girl. If you're getting your hair washed and they stick you up under the dryer and it takes you 52 years to dry, then you, my boo, may be a low porosity girl. If your hair was moisturized on Monday at 9 a.m. and by Monday at 2 p.m. your hair feels dry and brittle, my girl, you may be a low porosity girl. And that is the one we're going to be tackling today. So stay tuned. So I want you guys to know I do have my notes here, so I will be looking down from time to time. I do not want you guys to take offense. I am here with you. I am here for you. We are here. Okay? How do we go about building a regimen when we are low porosity girls? Simple. We're different. We have to do things differently. It just is what it is. So what I found is water is a great moisturizer. I've said that in previous videos. It is the most natural moisturizer you can have. But because we are low porosity girls, we should not be using cold water. And I know we've heard from time to time, probably while we were growing up, that once you wash and condition your hair, you're supposed to go behind it with cold water to seal in that moisture. Cold water does nothing for our hair. Sorry. What you want to be using is warm to hot water. Now, because our cuticles are so tight and it does not really allow water and moisture in, Hot water or warm water loosens those cuticles up, and it gives us just enough lift so that we can get moisture into those strands. Hot water, warm water is our friend. So when you're conditioning your hair, even if you're doing a wash-out conditioner, a leave-in conditioner, or even a deep conditioner, you want to be applying that product on hair that has just been drenched in warm to hot water. That will allow that product to seep into your hair more easily. Now, I know you're thinking, well, if I'm a low porosity girl and it's hard for me to retain my moisture, shouldn't I add more products on top of my hair? No. You, as a low porosity girl, have found that adding additional products to your hair makes the product sit on top of your hair, which can cause flakes when you're done with your styling, and we don't want that either. So my suggestion for that is to use the same amount of product you've always used, but use it in a different way. That way is applying it after you wet your hair with warm to hot water. That'll allow the product to get into your hair more easily and do what it is you want it to do. But when you're washing your hair, again, the natural community says sulfates are a no-no. But for you, my low porosity girl, sulfates are your friend. Now, this is not all sulfates. I'm not gonna say that, but sulfates are your friend. Sulfates break the tension that is in the water. And what I mean by that is, if you're looking out on a lake or you have a glass of water, if you look at it, you will see like a thin skin layer on top of the water. That's surface tension in the water. Sulfates comes and breaks the surface tension in the water and allows that water to penetrate your low porosity hair more easily. That's why my naturals who use sulfates seem to feel like it works better. But because we're in a natural hair community, we're a little scared to say that out loud because we don't want to be attacked by other naturals. Well, it is what it is. You have to do what works for your hair. So steam and heat are our friends. And I know, again, that is not something the natural hair community preaches, but I am not talking about direct heat. I'm not talking about flat ironing or curling iron or anything like that. I'm talking about your heating caps and your hooded dryers. These are our friends. These allow the products that we're putting into our hair to seep again into our hair strands, and that is what we want. Now, you do not have to subscribe to the heating tools like a heating cap or a steamer or a hooded dryer. You can definitely just play with the hot water in the shower and be just fine. But I'm talking about my low porosity girls who like to deep condition. We know with deep conditioning, you need heat. It allows our strands to open up. And once our strands are open, then that moisture can get into our hair strands, and that is what we want. Because we know if we keep our hair moisturized, then our hair won't be dry, it won't be brittle, and it can grow. And when I say grow, it can really grow. It can grow and retain length, because you know those two things are different. So if you do not already have a heating cap, and the heating cap I'm referring to is one that I have, it has the little flax seeds in the inside, so you put it in a warmer, in a microwave on top of the stove, and you put a plastic cap on your head after you put your deep conditioning products, and you put it on your head. You can walk around, you can do laundry, my ladies, you can do your ironing, you can take care of your family within the home, all while you're conditioning or deep conditioning your hair. I promise you, this is a game changer. Now, I know that most people think if they're not seeing growth in their hair, that their hair is not growing. That is a lie. your hair grows all the time regardless. And I know people like to say, well, my hair isn't growing. No, your hair is growing. The thing is, you're not retaining that growth. You're not retaining that length. And that's because you're allowing your hair to get dry and brittle. And for my low porosity girls, heat is our friend. So if we're moisturizing our hair like we should, if we're deep conditioning like we should, if we're applying it with warm water like I suggest, and we're using our heat cap like I suggest, then you should start seeing you retaining length. And that is what we want. Now, again, I said on, I think my first or second video, that I know everyone's desire is not to have long hair, but I think everyone's desire is to have healthy hair. And these tips for my low porosity girls are still going to get you the healthiest hair possible, even if length is not your goal. Okay? So, I know in my other videos, you guys already know that when I start detangling my hair, I do sections. So I'll have at least minimum 4 sections of my hair and I'm detangling. For my low porosity girls, this will help you. Detangling, applying product, whatever it is, you need to do it in sections because it's so hard for our hair to take in moisture, to, you know, to hold water, to accept what we're putting in our hair. We have to do it in sections. We have to break our hair up into sections so that we can really work it into our hair. That is what we have to do. As low porosity girls, it takes more work for our hair, but our hair is beautiful. Period. Point blank. Our hair is beautiful. We just have to learn how to take care of it. And these tips and tricks that I'm telling you is how we're going to take our hair to the next level. Quick, fast, and in a hurry. So again, guys, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you're following us on Facebook and on Instagram because a giveaway is coming and we giving away money. Cheddar, dinero, you know? Everybody like money. So tell your friends to tell your friends to follow, to subscribe, to like. And until next time, I will see you later. Bye.